Hello and welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd and you are watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. I've got some breaking news coming out from Israel and the Hezbollah war that's going on in the northern border of Israel. So, as you can see here in your photo, Israel launched an airstrike inside of southern Lebanon and supposedly hit this vehicle. And this vehicle was said to be carrying a senior commander of Hezbollah. Okay, so his name is Abbas al-Debis. Abbas al-Debis is his name, and supposedly there was two or three other people, I think, in the car at the same time. This car looks like it's completely destroyed, but there's reports coming out that supposedly he may have survived this. I'm not sure how he did, but the reports are claiming that he basically is seriously injured, and several others are badly injured as well. So there isn't actual confirmation yet that this senior commander has been assassinated. But there's a very high likelihood here that he was, okay? But the reports are just not showing that yet. So I've got a video here that I want to show you that basically shows the car on fire and people are panicking in the streets. So it looks pretty bad. So let's take a look at this real quick and we'll talk about it after.
هذا عدو بارك فر رمان. عدو بارك فر رمان هلا.
هلا سمعت الصوت.
هي مباشر من النبطية.
All right, so as you can see there, yeah, massive flame here in the beginning when this thing caught on fire. And yeah, there's no confirmation for sure whether he's been killed yet, but highly likely that he is assassinated. Okay, and this is going to make things really bad over there with Hezbollah right now. The IDF and Hezbollah have been fighting for quite some time now, and they've been really ramping up their attacks. We just had an attack on three IDF troops the other day, and that were badly hurt by a missile attack. So now we've got this retaliation of this senior commander potentially being assassinated. All right, so very crazy what's happening over here, and there's lots more information coming out as well that we're going to be covering here in this article. So let me get this up, and we're gonna be going over this here. So this is actually out of the Times of Israel. Okay, so top Hezbollah commander hit in apparent Israeli strike as Air Force head threatens more. Okay, so here's some information that they're talking about here, and I really think that this war with Lebanon is about to kick off very soon. I think because the Gaza war is very close to ending. Okay, they're a few months away, and I think in just a short time we're going to see Israel transferring their troops to the northern border, and they're going to go after Hezbollah next because this war has just been going on for too long. Hezbollah has no plans to move away from the border. They've continuously attacked Israel. Israel is going to be going after Hezbollah next, 100%. I'm very certain they're going to. So mixed reports on condition of Abbas al-Debes, an other member of Iran-backed terror group, after the car they were riding in was struck following missile attack that hurt three IDF troops. So yeah, we had those three troops that were injured just like the day before, I believe. So an apparent Israeli drone strike Thursday in southern Lebanon targeted two Hezbollah operatives, reportedly including a senior commander in the Lebanese terror group, following repeated missile attacks that left three IDF soldiers wounded, one seriously, and damaged a house near the border. As a rash of cross border attacks throughout the day kept tensions at the border high, Israeli's Air Force chief threatened that hundreds of attack aircraft could be flown into Lebanon at a moment's notice. So look at that. That's huge news right there. That means that we're very, very close to a full-blown war taking out or taking off here in Lebanon. If they are threatening to launch many, hundreds of different aircraft, that means they're going to be bombing for a potential offensive. Okay, so something big is going to be coming here very soon. I've been calling for this for quite some time now, and I think now that the Gaza war is starting to wind down, really all they've got left in Gaza to take out is just Rafah, and that's about it. Majority of Gaza has been taken over under IDF control now. Okay, so once they're done there with Gaza, it'll probably take a few more months at the most. They're already going to start reallocating their troops to the northern border to go after Hezbollah. Video from the Lebanese town of Nabati, some 11 kilometers from Israel's northern border, showed a car in flames after it was apparently struck from the air. One clip appeared to show the moment the car was hit. There was conflicting information about the Hezbollah's members' condition after the apparent strike, with some reports saying one or both of them were killed, but a Lebanese security source told AFP that a senior operative was seriously wounded and a companion was also injured. So again, not able to 100% identify whether this attack here actually killed that commander, but very high possibility it did, considering how that car looked. Very high possibility he is assassinated. Sky News Arabic identified the high-ranking Hezbollah member as Abbas al-Debes, while the other was not immediately named. So there's the video again of that car on fire that we were just watching. According to Arabic media reports, al-Debes was tied to the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps and was helping Iran set up air defenses in Syria. Hebrew media outlets said al-Debes was also Hezbollah's regional commander of the area from which an anti-tank missile was fired earlier Thursday at a base near Kiryat Shmona, seriously wounding a non-commissioned officer and lightly two other soldiers. There was no direct comment from Hezbollah or the IDF on al-Debes, though the latter issued a statement saying it carried out a new wave of strikes on Hezbollah targets on Thursday, including on a building used by the Iran-backed terror group and other infrastructure in the towns of Qiyam, Nabati, and Kafar Hamam. The military said fighter jets also struck a Hezbollah truck ferrying weapons. The strikes came as Israeli Air Force Commander Major General Tomer Bar warned Hezbollah that Israel was prepared to significantly ratchet up its strikes against the terror group. So there you go again. There's more warnings coming out. I'm telling you that this war is about to kick off here with Hezbollah very soon. I'm thinking maybe it could happen in weeks, but definitely within the next few months, I really think we're going to see something going on here in Lebanon. And if you think about it, this is really only going to make things worse throughout the Middle East because now we're going to have Israel directly fighting with Hezbollah, one of the most powerful Iran proxies throughout the Middle East. And this is only going to ratchet things up even more. And I really think we're going to be leading to a major war here in the Middle East in a very short time. Okay, it may not take very long. Okay, Israel is just making everything worse here by them attacking all these groups, and I understand why they feel like they need to do so. But in return, all it's doing is just creating more tension throughout the Middle East. So something bad is about to happen over here, and there's going to be a major war kicking off very soon. Hezbollah will continue to pay for with the loss of its systems. Dozens of aircraft are now operating in the skies of southern Lebanon, and as soon as the order is given, the dozens will turn into hundreds that will perform the missions within minutes of being scrambled, Major General Tomer Bar said at an internal IAF conference, according to a transcript published by the IDF. So look at that. Dozens of aircraft are now operating in the skies of southern Lebanon, and as soon as the order is given, the dozens will turn into hundreds that will perform the missions within minutes of being scrambled. Obviously something big is coming here. They would not scramble hundreds of, fighter jets if they weren't planning something massive. So I'm telling you, they're getting ready for a major offensive here. This is only the beginning. And Israel has said recently, their defense minister Yoav Gallant has come out and said, if if Hezbollah refuses to move away from the border, we will have to go in militarily. They will have no choice. And they recently said in the last week or two that they're running out of time. Okay, they cannot allow this to go on and go on and go on. They eventually are going to have to utilize military intervention, move into Lebanon, and they're probably going to do the same thing to Hezbollah that they did with Hamas. They're probably going to push into Lebanon, and it's going to be a bloodbath, and lots of innocent people are going to be killed again. Lots of towns in southern Lebanon are going to be destroyed. Millions of people, or hundreds of thousands at least, will be displaced, and it's going to be a very terrible event, just like what we're seeing down in Gaza. And Israel has also warned Hezbollah and Lebanon as well that they would turn Beirut into the next Gaza, meaning they would completely demolish it and destroy it, and turn it to ruins, just like they did with Gaza. So I'm telling you, Benjamin Netanyahu is hell bent on destroying not only Hamas, but he's going to go after Hezbollah next, and all these terror groups that have been terrorizing Israel all throughout this time, throughout all these years. Okay, he is going to go after them, and I'm not standing for Israel. I'm not saying Israel's in the right here, but I'm just telling you what he's saying. Okay, he's come out multiple times and said these things that he's going to do this, and he's going to agree to this operation. And I think pretty soon they're going to go after Hezbollah. So this is only the beginning, but expect something big to pop off here very soon. Just like that Major General Tomer Bar said, that as soon as the order is given, dozens will turn into hundreds of fighter jets and they will be bombing Lebanon like crazy. Okay, so Lebanon is next. They're going to be the next Gaza here coming up pretty soon. That's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking the video and also subscribe to the channel if you enjoy my content. Hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can notify you as soon as a new video goes live. And with that, I appreciate you being here. I hope y'all have a great day. Everybody take care. God bless, and we'll see you later.